Hi there everyone, this is Lilith with a new video for Altenew, and today I will be showing you how I created this layout using one of the new stamp sets in the July release, and this one is called Totally Tropical. Let's just have a look at the stamp set. So in this stamp set you get 4 flowers which you can layer, and also 2 sets of leaves which can also be layered, and a whole series of sentiments. Now for this layout, I'm not going to be layering the stamps, but I'll be using them separately. So you can use them separately, and this makes the stamp set very versatile. So the first thing I'm going to do is just stamp the image several times, and I've picked out 4 of the flower stamps, and I've picked out stamps where there's quite a lot of white space, as I'll be adding the color afterwards. The second stamp you can see here is the outline of the first one, which I stamped onto my watercolor paper. Now I'm going to stamp a slightly smaller flower, and I'm stamping that 5 times again. Here I'm using some VersaFine black ink, but you could also use the Altenew permanent black ink, but you should use an ink which is water resistant, so an alcohol-based ink, as we will be adding water later on. I'm just going to pop the heat gun onto those stamped images to make sure that everything is nice and dry, and then I can start adding my color. I'm using different mediums here. I've got some Neocolors or Neocolors 2, as those dissolve in water. I'll also be using some spray mists or inks, and also some gelatos. So I'll just let you have a look and see how I color those flowers in. Okay, so now that I have colored all my flowers, all I have to do is cut them out, which I did by hand because I didn't have the dies when I was creating this layout. So now I'm just placing them on the layout with my photo just to see how that looks. And once I'm happy with that, I wanted to add a bit more flow over the layout, and so I'm adding a couple of splatters using some of that pink ink that I had left over and a little bit of water. Now before adding my photos, I'm just going to make sure that all these little splatters are nice and dry. And the best way of speeding up the process is to use a heat gun. So now I'm going to glue down my photos and start placing all of my flowers. And here I'm using little foam dots just to make them pop off the page and create a little bit more dimension. I'm just layering them one over the other and making kind of a frame for my photo. Now, once I have placed all of my little flowers, I thought it would be nice just to add a little bit more color and maybe add a bit of green. So here I'm using some of those leaves, and I'm just going to add a couple of leaves to the layout. And all I have to do is pop up, sorry about that, the flowers and just stamp the leaves beneath. And I'm using frayed leaf and forest glades. And there you have it. The layout is nearly finished. All I have to do is add a title, and I'll be using the word aloha, which I'm going to cut out by hand with my scissors. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you are enjoying our July release blog hop. There is so much inspiration and there are so many lovely new products, and I guess it will be very hard to choose. Thank you so much for watching, and see you very soon. Bye bye.